What's up, everybody?
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
I didn't even know. What's up? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday.
What is going on? Are the kids killing you yet, Bill?
Yeah, no.
You
They're
just
living
said
summer.
yeah.
They're living summer. They're good.
You just said yeah.
Morning, Ryan. 8:40. Well, kinda. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Not.
What up, Shane?
Shane. It's more of like the planning stuff for all of it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Which is easy. They've been killing the pool so far.
Okay, 5 Cokes and 3 hot dogs.
What? Yeah,
that'll
exactly.
That'll be $25. Oh, here,
Triz.
Put it on.
Triz, what up?
Triz,
What up, Ernesto?
dude? What have you been up to?
All right.
We hear from him and then we don't. He's a busy guy.
He is.
He's a busy guy.
When you're a top dog like Triz, I don't know. I'm blessed that he took the time out for us.
Me too.
You know, top dog.
Triz is the man.
We'll have a lot of fun today. Henry T back. Talked a little bit of baseball, Major League Baseball, surprises, all that fun stuff. Whole lot of you guys as well.
Oh, congrats, man.
Had a boy. Just bought a house, man. Congrats.
Oh, that is exciting. I feel like anytime Triz listens, Dangerous Dave calls in.
Dangerous Dave. Dangerous Dave. They wonder how Bags was.
We'll talk about it.
We got a lot of shout outs today. If you have any, let us know too. A lot of shout outs today.
Yes, we do.
Henry T. We're almost on. Come on. And we're bringing in a special one as well today because the Nebraska commit we just got, we're going to bring on. You can kind of, you can't see him yet. We'll let you know in a minute.
Yeah. Well,
we're bringing in true professionals to pronounce this name.
Yeah. It's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal, Mr.
Look at that. There he is.
JP.
Oh, you can see me. Hey.
Oh, yeah. Right here. Look at this.
Where's this camera?
We're on the stream.
Wow. Hi. What's up?
You did your makeup today. It looks
you guys
good.
go early. I didn't realize
so
you guys
what we do
go early on the
do,
stream.
Yeah,
That's
we do a
nice.
pregame.
Okay. Very cool.
And sometimes we do overtime after
Ooh,
the show.
even nicer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So we're going to when we come on, we're going to get this name announced.
We pre-gaming with whiskey lemos, or what are we pre-gaming with?
We can't disclose that.
Yeah.
Twisted Teas. Got it.
Look,
Okay.
Yes.
I'm just going to say I got
See, you guys need a sponsorship like Twisted Teas.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think you guys need
I mean,
that for your
seriously.
morning show, and we'll get it for our morning show. We'll just call it good.
Those are a big deal.
I know.
They are.
Well, and also is what is that? John Daly's one, the Good Boy.
Is that
You
what
heard of
it
that
is?
one now?
Boy.
I have not. I've not heard
so
of that one.
it's like Twisted Tea. It's kind of, they have a couple different flavors too, but like all the proceeds go to help out like with dogs and stuff.
Oh, sweet.
Like, so it's like, well, shoot, John Daly, nice job,
How
man.
about we just get a bunch of cans of that Crown and Coke cans, bring them in.
Those are good too.
Yeah, and there's this new
Dangerous.
seltzer starting to sell called Long Drink. Have you heard of Long Drink? Yeah, it just came out.
You
A
lost
lot
me
of
at-
people are buying
See, I
it.
can't do bubbles. I just
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
like that.
You lost me
The
at
carbonation.
seltzer.
Yeah,
Hey, some seltzers aren't bad. Like you just,
I love seltzers.
The bubbles are
It's
just,
just like
the carbonation.
How do you
yeah,
drink that? Is it one pinky up? Is it two? I don't even know.
you're a jerk. Some people,
Is that Will? Is Will's the seltzer guy?
I do. I love neutrals.
He likes the
Neutrals,
flavored
okay.
crowns
I
too,
like
which I don't get
neutrals.
with. I don't flavor crown. Anytime a flavored blackberry. Oh my gosh, blackberry crown.
No, it's not even
Have
that
you had
good.
the crown,
Peach.
crown apple in a can?
Crown apple peach. No, I won't. Drink
I
that.
have.
Oh, dude, that's good
Straight
stuff.
whiskey guy. That's just
When you're
the
at
good old whiskey.
CHI or a place and they've got
See,
them.
that's the problem. You
They're in
said
a
where you're
can.
at CHI.
Yeah.
That place.
Well, at concerts and
It's
stuff.
Creighton people.
Not for
Yeah.
Creighton.
No, definitely not.
I will be
Creighton.
there Friday for the concert.
Yeah. Oh, you are? Hey, come
Yeah,
over to
buddy.
DJ's. We'll be there
I will. I'm
pre-gaming.
going at like
Let's start
2
the
o'clock. Here
show.
we go.
Hold on.
This is the Morning Hookup on KFOR.
Good morning, Lincoln, Nebraska. Happy hump day. Welcome in the morning hookup. Bill Hooks, Will Wilson, back at you, middle of the week. Thanks you guys for joining the stream early in the pregame. We got a lot of fun today. If you can't see, it's already myself is here, Will Wilson. We got JP hanging out. And I think the hottest topic of the entire morning, forget your news stories, forget what else. If you're on X or Twitter, whatever you call it, it is the professionals trying to pronounce the newest addition to the Nebraska basketball team. Okay. So what we did this morning was bring in, there's two 2 true professionals that need to know how to announce this name.
Yeah, on a regular basis.
Actually, 3. We'll give them 3 on a regular basis. Ken Pavelka. Okay.
Yeah.
Muehlheisen.
Kevin Kugler.
Kevin
maybe,
Kugler. But no.
no.
We only give 3, and it's JP.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank
It's
you.
JP.
For
That's
keeping
it.
your
We're
top
stopping
three.
at those
Sure.
3 because JP, he sits courtside during these games, right? And he's got to be on his game.
And I got to yell those names really loud.
Really loud.
Yeah.
4, 3. Like, we got to get all this done. So we brought him in because I am the last person, this, and I appreciate everybody out there, but I'm the last person, 1, to send a text without having to edit it every time. 2, say words correctly at all. Right?
Uh-huh.
Hey, at least you're honest about
look,
it.
man,
real
JP,
about
at our
it.
age, we're like super transparent about who we are.
Right.
Right? The fact that I got a college degree, spelling the way I spell, is amazing.
Shocking.
Right? And being from North Carolina,
That's
Yeah.
more
Right?
shocking.
Shocking.
Yeah.
shocking. I didn't go to East High.
Oh. Would you relax?
Welcome, man. So we're gonna get Burkay. All I got is Burkay, JP. That's all I
Burkay?
got. This is
I don't
one.
even think that's right.
I
It's
don't
Burkay.
even. Burkay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
let's say it
bear,
that. Burkay.
Burkay,
Okay.
Butte shell.
Awesome.
I
So,
already
so
called-
again, we talked with
think.
Robin Washington yesterday, right? Robin was sitting on this, and every time we give Robin a hard time because every time he was tweeting out, everybody gets this tweet now that it's Fred on the phone, right?
Yeah.
The last
yeah,
one
yeah.
we got was 3 weeks ago, and Robin was on the up and up saying we were getting this kid. The phone call finally ended yesterday. Okay, it got situated out.
Yeah,
about
fine.
time.
Fred's minutes,
Jesus.
Fred's
yeah.
cell phone minute, it's out of control.
Mhm.
Okay. But we brought JP in because he's got to say this name. I know you've been practicing
Yeah, a little bit.
up and up because when he knocks down a 3 or something, or he makes a shot, or he makes the starting lineup, you got to be that guy.
It's going to take a bit to get it completely down, but yeah, I've gotten.
I've always wondered the process, JP, because the Huskers, you know those names pretty well,
Right.
Like you get those down quick.
Thorbjorn Arson,
Yeah,
Keisei
Shamunga.
Tominaga. Yeah.
But I'm more curious about the opposing teams that come.
Oh,
in.
that's
Yeah.
impossible. I don't even bother with them.
Do we care?
I'm sorry. I don't even. I barely. I will. It's part of my job that I'm supposed to get with the SID or they have a media packet. I will always make sure to get with the SID and the media person or whatever and try to make sure that we have as close to pronunciation as possible. But our guys are more important
Yeah.
than their guys.
Yeah.
That's just the way the ball bounces.
I love it.
Of course, I knew when this name came, Shane was going to put that comment in there. Barricade after the barricade.
Barricade.
Mhm.
Yeah. Perfect.
Bear. So let's start with the
Yeah,
first.
start
name.
with the first. Let's
Bear
go. Bear.
Bear K.
Yeah.
I already
Like
feel
a bear in a cave, bear cave.
that's
Bear
a
K.
nickname. He's going to
Yeah,
be called the
we-
Bear.
the
The
bear.
yeah, see, that's the thing is I
The
wish
bear.
and I should have. I need to talk to the players more. I need more access to the players. If they would like me to call them by their nickname versus their actual name,
You would do that?
I would
could
totally
do it.
call like Boogie when he was Boogie.
Boogie,
It was
like,
such a
that's
confusing
legal?
things. Because it's up to them how they want their names to be announced.
Really?
Interesting.
Like there's no rule that I have to go through like the legal way it does when you do a lineup at guard, height, school,
Mhm.
here, there, or there. Those are the important things. But if they want to have a variation of their name, I am all for it.
I
I
love
do
it.
not
I
have
didn't
a
know that
problem
was
with
legal in the world.
the Bear.
Yeah.
The bear.
For
Now,
free.
Or
there
add
is-
on to it like was it with Keisei was the Japanese Steph Curry or
Curry.
something like that. Or if you wanted to go by Godzilla or something of that nature, we could have
That's what I
done.
want to go by.
Like
I
Rank
do-
Mast, I want to call him the Mastodon
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
He'd be all right with that, right?
because Rank the Mastodon Mast or some kind of something
That is
like that.
badass.
We could
The
say-
Mastodon 4-3 or
we
something
got
like that
so
would be
much more
great.
fun with this.
But
I do have
Bear
one
K,
question before
yeah.
we get to the last part of Bear K's name.
Okay.
We go to a lot of the games, all the games, and we sit up there, and occasionally I'll text you. My son Ty is at every game. He
Nice.
has a question.
Okay.
I've been meaning to bring this up for a while.
Okay.
So when we first go out, we're gonna tip it off, right?
Right.
And you go, let's play basketball.
Yes.
In your great voice.
Yes.
He wants to know why it's not Big Red basketball anymore.
I don't know. They took it out of the script.
He wants
Really?
to know why it's not
Oh, so
big,
that's in
because
the
it was
script.
It was
because
in
it
a
was
script for me.
let's play basketball. It used to be let's play Big Red basketball.
Well, if he wants it back in there, I'll do Big Red basketball.
that's a
I
13-year-old
also think
request.
that sounds better.
I think there's
Yeah.
a 13-year-old request that he has been to a game since he was like 6,
Okay. All right.
right? And he's heard you from jump, and he's like, Dad, I
Let's
don't know
play
why
Big Red basketball. Yeah. Okay. I can.
It's intimidating.
That's easy. Oh
That's
yeah,
interesting.
it's definitely one more flex.
Or even the NBA Jam stuff you used to do.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is when
Boom
we
shakalaka.
did that with Tim Miles, I was going to bring that back this season with some of the dunks that were happening, like
Yeah.
especially from Juwan Gary.
Well, we got
So we're
dudes
going to get some more booms. I did do one boom shakalaka this last year because it was a massive dunk.
I mean, when
like-
this year we had like an Alec or a
Mhm.
Johan Gary or
Yeah,
even Bryce coming through.
it was Josiah. It was one of his dunks that had got a boom shakalaka.
Boom shakalaka.
Oh, that is so
And
funny.
the team kind of looked over like, oh,
Got you.
we haven't done that in a while, have we?
No.
So there's a script that you have to follow, but then you can kind of ad lib.
Yeah, so pregame stuff. There's a lot of pregame stuff that you've got sponsors, you got events coming up, things like that you hit on, and then the starting lineups. Once the starting lineups happen, then it's kind of free reign.
Oh, that's awesome.
As far as I get talking to sometimes when I'm too monotone with the opposing team. Like as long as
cares?
I'm loud enough that you can hear me in the arena, then it's okay.
That's fine.
But like I'm a homer. I want to go all out and go crazy. And then I've listened to other pros like the guy who does the Chicago Bulls. I think he's still doing it. The PA guy for them,
Good.
like back to the Michael Jordan days and whatnot. There's a couple dudes in Orlando and in Phoenix and that are really fun to listen to and kind of I pick from them kind of how to.
You're really good at when the other team scores. You're
it's like your
because the
dog
place
got
is
kicked.
quiet.
It's
The
like
place
they
is
just
quiet.
kicked your dog.
I'm reporting the news.
Goes,
Yes.
This basket was made by so and so.
Yeah.
And
Goes.
moving on.
It's
Ryan
like-
Cockburn.
Zachy for two.
It's kind of nice to not to have to say Connor Esigian for
Yeah.
Connor
He's
Esigian.
on our-
Oh yeah.
You can go Connor Esigian. Yeah, I get excited about.
Wait, say
Connor.
that last name.
Yeah.
Isn't it Esigian?
A Siege. Okay,
Yes.
got it.
Yeah,
Yes.
I
Okay.
think so. These are a couple new guys that I got to practice on.
Okay.
Mhm.
Give us now. We got Bearkey.
Bearkey?
Bearkey.
Bearkay?
Yeah. See, I'm messing up right. Bearkey.
Butte gel.
Let's, oh, yes. Excuse you.
That was quick.
Yeah, I know. It's like butane gel. Kent Pavelka did it the best. He's been practicing, and he was nice enough to share with me what he says and how he says it.
Okay.
So let me see if I can get this to play. If it'll even work. It probably won't even work.
Oh, it should work.
Bearcay Buchanan gel. Bearcay Buchanan gel. Bearcay Buchanan gel. Got it? Got it.
Yeah, there you go. So Bearcay butane gel.
So there's a KT
Bearcay
in there.
butane gel.
Butane gel.
Butane gel.
Okay. Now
Butane
give
gel.
us now. Let's go. This is dry run. This is June whatever 5th. Okay.
Does he hit threes or is he more just a dunker?
Well, I don't know. Let's just go both. Let's announce him in the starting lineup first.
Oh,
If
okay.
you got what's his height? I don't even know.
6'9" from Burka, Turkey. I think.
Perfect. This,
Burke-
here we go. We're gonna
Hold on, I
give
gotta
you the
make sure we know where Burkay's from.
We're gonna give
I
you
don't
the
wanna,
full gamut
I don't
right
want to
now.
tell you the wrong place that Bearcay's from, because that would be really bad. That
We're
would
gonna give you the
horrible.
full gamut. This is what we do on the show. We're gonna give you guys the first glimpse. 6'9", 245
Yeah, monster of a human.
out of Bursa. Is it Bursa, Turkey?
Bursa, Turkey. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
So he played probably what? Forward.
Forward.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a forward.
At forward, a 6'9" sophomore from Bursa, Turkey. Bearcay Buchanan.
Oh my gosh.
Buchanan. I gotta do
Yeah.
that. I gotta practice.
You got that's a little. That's still. It's July. It's June 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
got 3 years of eligibility.
Yes.
This
Wow.
is awesome. He's massive from
Yeah.
UCLA. That's awesome.
Yes.
The Duke can play apparently.
Duke can play.
They
this
said
hard.
he was one of the best players left.
He's
in the
a
portal.
stretch 4. That's what we needed.
6'9". We need it. Height.
We needed a
Mhm.
And
stretch
power.
4,
Yeah.
and we got one.
That's awesome.
Last season, almost 5 points a game, 3 rebounds. Shot at 38%.
Yeah, it's a
30 from three.
true freshman.
True
right?
freshman.
Yeah. See, that's
True
talent,
freshman.
man. We got some good stuff.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Well, you're a pro,
Hey, thanks, man.
and we appreciate you
Yes.
helping
You
us
guys
out.
are pros too. I
Killed it.
appreciate
Oh,
being
that
a
was
part of your
fun.
show.
I don't
And of
know.
course, you also do soccer, which we should mention.
Yeah, they're going
No
to be
one-
a lot of fun. This is a
They
big
are.
year. Like they having their leading scorer. Oh shoot, what's her name? I can't remember that. But she having her leave, that was a big deal.
Mhm.
But they've got it's like the whole Gretna squad, like all the girls who
Oh,
are part of
yeah.
those winning Gretna teams.
They're good.
Yeah, they're Sarah Weber, all them.
Let's
so
go.
good. So good.
Let's
Awesome.
go.
Well, JP, thanks, man.
Jake,
Yeah, thanks,
you're
guys.
the
One more
best.
time for
One
us.
more time.
Bearcay Butane Gel.
Bearcay Buchanan
Butane
gel.
gel. There you go.
Butane Gel. I'll practice it.
Practice again.
We'll all practice.
JP,
it
you're the
together.
man. Don't forget to check these guys out in the mornings as well.
Yeah.
96 Kicks, JP, Coriel, Husker Nick.
Can we
I don't
finally
even
set
know-
that straight? You say the old slogan.
Do I?
Yeah.
No, it's okay. That's the thing. It's like wasn't my idea to switch it from 96 kicks. Somebody else's idea. Because we were doing new country kicks 96.9. I don't even bother with the 0.9 anymore. It's just
go.
96.9.
They know where to find you. You guys are the best in town.
That's all that matters. As long as you know where you're
the
where to
best
find
trio
us,
in town when they're all in town.
You guys are great.
Exactly. Coriel's at like a beach in Mexico right now.
Yeah. We've had really good fill-ins
Thanks.
on the show.
Yeah, some good people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's keep Nick in check. That's what we do.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
that's
Thank
the
God
key.
Lindsay can smack him.
Oh yeah. Well, thank God for JP. I mean,
Yeah.
God.
God, you're a saint. We're saying prayers for you throughout the
Appreciate
week.
you, boys.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, JP, you're the man.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
brother.
JP.
There you go.
There he is.
JP. There you go. You got your first glimpse. We have that on tape, by the way.
Yeah.
We have it taped.
You do it. Real quick.
Barricade, Butin gel.
Butin gel.
Butin gel.
Yeah.
Barricade, Butin gel.
See, and
Barricade, Butin gel.
If all else fails, just play Ken Pavelka's cover.
Yeah.
all
yeah.
right.
Barricade, Butin gel.
See, what's confusing to me is Kent Pavelka's had a KT in there. Buchanan gel.
Buchanan gel.
So I don't know what to believe.
I don't know. Big time get for Nebraska, by the way. Stretch 4. Looking at it now, they'll have one scholarship left. And Robin told you yesterday that they don't know what they'll do. Like if a player comes along for that Scully that needs it, like the Arkansas gentleman could be used, or they just hold on to it.
Yeah.
At that point. But Nebraska got it done what they need. And Fred has been, I think, I think on paper, he's dominating the portal again for Nebraska. With fits, with styles. Now, can you get them to mesh together like you did last year? Right? And you got something, and now you're working with something.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
That's pretty good stuff. That was fun.
Well, thanks, JP.
Yeah.
We have a few shout outs to get to.
Yeah, so let's get to there because there's a lot going on
Yes.
in our world.
Let's start off with our good friend of the show, Jen.
Yeah.
You've all met her before. She's been on the stream a couple times. Good friend. She comes in and
Great
talks to
friend.
us before the show every day.
Everybody right here is jealous because we close the door and just chat. And they're like, what are they doing there?
She's part of, you could say she's part of the show.
She's part of us.
Great
Our show.
friend.
Yes.
A couple days ago, she unfortunately was involved in a car crash.
Yeah.
And she is not here at work.
Not
She's
here.
not going to be here for the next few days, and she's okay.
She is safe.
But we're just thinking of her.
Yep, absolutely. Thinking about you, Jen. I know you're probably not listening, but like send out the thoughts and the prayers and that, unfortunate accident, right? And those are always tough.
And the fact that she's alive. I mean,
Yeah,
if you were
man.
to see the photos in the situation,
Wow.
it is a close to a miracle how she is not
Yes.
seriously hurt.
Yes.
So we're thinking of her.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So also, by the way, let's just keep rolling because it's a special day.
It is.
It is a very, very special day. I think she's listening. Is she listening?
I don't know.
Can you text her and be like, hey, you need to be on here? Morning, Sarah.
I don't know if she is or not.
You need to.
I don't want to bother her. She's
No.
probably busy.
Let's bother her.
No, she's probably busy. Should we call her?
Call her.
Let's call her.
Oh, you think she'll answer? Now, if we call her, can she hear when we play it?
I think so.
Let's call her.
Yeah. Okay,
Let's call her. We're not going to say let's. Oh, gosh, I hope she's okay. No, you know what? The person we're going to call is totally okay with this happening. Now, we are bringing our own code.
We are calling my mother because
Yes.
it is her birthday today.
Ready? Come on. God, I love our show so much today. This is so much fun.
This is Katie.
Yeah, watch.
I was just gonna say.
She doesn't know the number.
No. She's really good at not answering numbers she doesn't know.
I'm awesome at that. You need to text her and tell her we're calling. Mom,
She's probably in a meeting.
Mom, I need you to answer the phone.
Your call has been forwarded.
Mom, I need you to answer the
No,
phone.
it's okay. She's probably busy. Let's not bother her. But
No, this is what we do.
she's busy. Obviously, she
All
didn't
right.
answer her phone.
Can you,
But we
Happy-
do this every day
Yeah.
for her birthday. By the way, happy birthday, Mom.
Happy
I love
birthday,
you,
Mama
and
Wilson.
Thank you for everything.
it's like can we call it her age? Because it's big time.
I don't know. I don't want to do
No?
that to Mom.
All right, no,
I don't want to do
she
that.
probably
to her.
doesn't care. She's probably gonna go party tonight.
She probably wouldn't care. But
We're not gonna do it.
I don't want to do that.
Happy
to her.
birthday, Miss Mama Wilson.
And Mom, for you, we have a special guest in studio today. We bring her back whenever there's an important birthday. Mayor Larian Gaylor Baird
Yeah.
is here.
Yeah.
Hello, Mayor.
Hey,
Oh, you
welcome.
look great.
you
Yes.
look awesome. Hey, just take a seat right there.
Yep. Are you ready to sing happy birthday for my mom?
Yeah.
You are? Okay.
Awesome. Here we go.
All right. Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Happy
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Wow, very
Well
good.
done. Thanks, Mayor.
Mayor.
I know you're busy. We appreciate you taking time out of your schedule.
Yeah, she did not have to do that
No,
for us.
no.
But she does it every time we have a
every
birthday.
time we have a birthday. It's
So.
just this happens.
So happy birthday, Mom.
Happy
I love
birthday,
you.
Mom. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, we got through all that. Good start to the show.
Justin said to the mayor, call your mom to wish her happy. She just did. We brought her in the studio.
Everybody's wishing Mom a happy
Happy
birthday.
Yeah, Shane.
Very
happy
nice
birthday.
of all of you.
Yeah. Sarah, thanks, Mayor. So, all right. Hey, let's take a quick break. He's jumping in with us right now. Coming up, we'll have Henry T. Buchanan.
More next on the Morning Hookup on KFOR.
What up, T?
What's up, fellas? Welcome
What's
back,
going
Will.
on? Hey, thanks, man. How you living?
Good, man. Shoot, just trying to stay cool, man. It's getting hot out here.
Man,
best time of the year for me. Best time of the year. I know people love the winter out here, but I can deal with the heat. You know, I can go outside anytime I want and don't whine about the cold and all that. So I'm good. It's supposed to get up about 110 today, 113 tomorrow. So it's starting to creep up there.
See, Hooks likes to give me crap about the flavored Crown, but look what's back on Henry T's bar there.
T, what's going on?
He's got that Crown Peach.
Are you back? Look at you. I see golf. Look, you set that up, didn't you?
Well, I'm scooting the wrong way.
You set that up, didn't you? You got your golf.
No, I had no idea. I was really trying to show my golf club.
Hey, they look good. You're cleaning those clubs, aren't you?
Oh yeah,
Look at that.
I got two sets. I got that and those right there.
Oh, look, man, just played it right.
Yeah, I got two sets. Well, the other set is two. My game is not good. They told me, buddy mine told me I need to be a 5 handicap or less to use those clubs. So I purchased these Masunos that better fits my game. And but the other ones are some those P790s or whatever, tailor mades blades or whatever. I didn't know what I was getting. I just thought I was getting some cool clubs and went out there and hacked away.
I can't. There ain't no way I'm hitting a blade.
Hey, that's ridiculous. You don't got to be a 5 handicap. You just swing them, man. Just swing them. Figure them out.
That's what they said. They said that's why I was struggling hitting them. They said, "What's your handicap?" I said, "Pretty damn high."
They're not easy to hit. That's for sure.
Yeah, we need you hitting those.
I would love to try if I wish I was right-handed. You know, I was thinking about that, guys. I think one of the reasons a lot of people struggle at golf is because they're hitting on the wrong side of the ball and they don't know it. I truly believe that.
Yeah.
You believe what?
I think, there's a lot of people out there that struggle with golf, and I think the reason is because they're hitting from the wrong side of the ball. Like, I'm right-handed, but I hit left-handed.
But you hit left-handed.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you bat baseball left-handed too?
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
But I throw with my right.
Wow.
So I don't know. It's a theory I'm working on.
Oh, I got you.
The theory.
Hey, I got a group text with D Vic and one of our buddies, Yanni's out here, Michigan State fan, and I just, and I don't even know how factual this is, but Dr. J says that he does not have LeBron in his top 15, and he's behind Scottie Pippen.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
And my comment was, I'm yielding to the great. I said Dr. J's probably forgotten more about basketball than I've ever known, and I'm not even sure if that's that came from Doctor, but he's getting bent out of shape. Yanni's getting bent out of shape, and
I'm worried about Dr. J. Then if that's the case.
Well, yeah. I mean, I really
I'm worried
like
about
the
him.
doctor too. That's not good.
Somebody might need to take his car keys too next.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
He's old now, man. How old is he?
he's up there. I know he's in his 70s.
He's 74. Yeah.
74. Okay.
About time, man.
But he's one of the greatest, though. And I don't even know if it came from the doc, And he said the reason why is that he would have been higher if he didn't chase titles, rings, and meaning that he wouldn't build teams. He went to Miami and, the Lakers now. And, it's tough to say when he went back to Cleveland. Kevin Love. Kevin Love was arguably the best power forward at that time.
Sit tight for me, T.
Welcome back in the morning hookup. No introduction needed for this next guest. Henry T. Buchanan, Husker legend. What's up, T?
What's up, fellas? What's up, Bill? Welcome back, Will. And hey, ignore that.
I'm not ignoring any of that.
Just ignore those bottles behind me. I didn't mean to really show those, but
I got so many questions why at 8:20 in the morning there's bottles behind you.
Hey, that's that should be the old model on weekends, at least on weekends, that if you didn't start drinking during the morning, and you can't say you drank all day. So
I love that.
So when I walk by in the morning, right, and I look to the right, it was always a temptation to get a little sip here and there. And those are my sodas, actually. They're full of sodas.
I believe you. I believe you, T.
No, yeah, I'm gonna play golf at 12:10 today, and I'm just gonna drink water myself too.
Yeah, right. Hey, but watch that temperature. They're giving us a lot of warnings out here, and I know the temperature is a lot different there. But y'all have that humidity, and I still say that I struggle more in the humidity than I do in this blazing heat. But there's a lot of heat strokes and things that sort. And but watch it out there. Make sure you combine a little water with that with those sodas you'll be drinking today.
Oh man, yeah, it's gonna be warm. So again, we got Husker legend Henry T. Buchanan. T, Coach did it. We got a stretch 4.
Yes, sir.
Finally committed at a bursa turkey, by the way. Berkey.
Well, I was talking to a guy that I met through D-Vic. Well, I haven't even personally met him, but he's a general manager for one of the car lots out here. He used to work for he's worked for several, I guess, out here, and I just reached out to him, just getting some prices of some new vehicles, and he's from Nebraska, big Husker fan, and he had, and I think he knew a little bit about this kid from UCLA, and just a couple of weeks ago, he wasn't sure if we had opportunity to get him, and I said, that was when he was visiting, and so I was a little worried there, so I'm going to send him this link after Will sends it to him and say, booyah, Stuart Scott action, Hey, man, this team is forming very well, fellas. With the big kid in the middle from Washington, and with Gary and Bryce, and the kid from Utah and North Dakota State, man, and the Wisconsin kid, the freshman.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness, the set out with Euless. Oh my goodness, man. I don't want to get too excited, but I already am. But
hey, you always do, yeah.
Right now we're in the final, and right now it's June. T's got us in the round of 32. Just starting with that. Right now, that's the hype.
Well, I gotta see from my eyes. When I come next visit, when I go see the kids work out, that's when I make my judgment. I don't care how good you are on paper. And I watched UCLA play a little bit because a lot of the Arizona State, the Pac-12 games are on out here, and I watched a lot of Oregon games, and I don't really remember watching him that much. So. But from all intents and purposes, from my understanding, man, he can play. Well, UCLA is not going to just recruit anyone anyway. So no, we're good, man. And we're picking up a lot of Pac-12 players. Well, this is a couple anyway, along with getting that kid from Wisconsin, man, that plays hard and can shoot it as well, man. We got some, man. Hey, they're going to have to guard us this year.
T, have you tried to pronounce his last name yet?
No, and I saw it, and matter of fact, not only that, where he's from did it say Turkey? Wait, it wasn't Turkey.
Bursa, Turkey. Bursa,
Turkey, but it didn't. When I saw it pop up on my phone, it didn't say Turkey. It spelled differently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We had a master class on it this morning.
Okay, well, how do you pronounce it?
Will Wilson, take it over.
Well, we had the PA announcer, JP, in with us to give us a lesson, and it was Berkey Buchanan. Buchanan.
I'm just going to call him Butte.
Hey, that's cool, too.
I like Bear.
I think we're going to give him the nickname The Bear.
The Bear.
Well, the Bear is more for your typical power forward, the Bear that's in the middle pounding, banging, and the Barkleys and those type of players, So, I mean, but if you're going to have a stretch 4, calling you Bear, does that, I don't know. I had to think about that one, fellas.
T, a few minutes ago, you were talking about the roster, how we built it, all these important names. And, I feel like there's one guy that's kind of underrated, and that's Sam Hoiberg.
Oh, well, arguably one of them, and not because, I got a pretty good relationship with Fred, but he's still one of my favorites. And I've talked about him for the last couple of years, and he's not going anywhere. Arguably he's won several. I mean, he kept us in quite a few games and was clutch in quite a few games. You can't ignore that. And I think with his experience, and I just think some of the kids being in his dad's system for the past 4 or 5 years, Sam's going to be okay. He's the player that you want on the team. He's going to be that locker room leader. And definitely he sets an example on the floor, the way he plays. And I don't think it's going to be much difference with him and his impact on the program.
Again, we're speaking to Husker legend Henry T. Buchanan. T, when you look at this guy, I mean, obviously you use the term stretch four, but what I really like, Coach Hoiberg had said, he had a lot of comments on him, but he said he's very good positional size and can guard multiple positions with length and defensive instincts. How important? I mean, obviously, you got a guy that's that size at 6'9" that can guard different positions. That's a value for you.
Oh, absolutely, and that's going to give us that luxury with Gary being a pretty well. Our whole team plays defense, as you saw that last year. So this is only going to add another element that he's going to be able to guard guys on the perimeter. We're going to have the big man in the middle, the 7'1" kid out of Washington that's going to be protecting the basket. And it's going to be difficult to score on us, and it's going to be difficult to guard us.
T, I'm really happy that we got a 7-footer from Washington, and the reason is I saw Matt Painter is continuing to do what he does best, and he found another Eiffel Tower to come in and play the 5. I think he's 7'2"? 7'2". I mean, he just knows where these guys are at.
Well, not only him. Look at the big kid Ballo heading to Indiana from Arizona. So that was a huge pickup for us, picking up that 7'1" kid out of Washington and the stretch 4. We just signed out of UCLA, the big kid out of North Dakota State. Is it North Dakota State?
Yeah. Yep.
So from a size perspective, I think we're going to match with Purdue. And the last couple of years, regardless of having Zach Edey, we played Purdue very well. And should have beat them 2 to 3 times. I mean, we let that one or that. Or I don't want to, rip the referee. Yeah, I don't want to rip that guy. But I tell you what, but it's more than just Purdue. Indiana's coming, and you just, Coach Izzo, one of the greatest coaches of all time. You still have them. Illinois, from my understanding, them picked up some ballers this year. So the Big Ten. And then our guy, Rice, heading to Penn State. I just hope that doesn't come back to haunt us. I'd rather come back to haunt him. And when we play against him, he's going to look over and wish he was still playing in the big red and white. So I'm pretty excited about this season, and as I always am. But still, I can't give my true opinion until I go watch those kids work out and see them up close and personal and get a chance to meet them and chance to give them some words of wisdom, and then I'll be able to really, really talk and tell you guys how I really feel about the team. Because I've seen the highlights of the 7'1" kid, and y'all gonna love him. Anything around that basket, I wouldn't be surprised if he shattered a backboard this year. That's
wow.
He is around. No, seriously, I walked into Coach Howard's office, and Coach Ziegler was in there, and my son and I walked in there, and I was like, they were watching his highlights, and the guy was pretty much a monster around the rim, dunking everything. And I was like, who is this kid? And they hadn't signed him yet. So I got pretty excited when I heard that we signed him. And that's something we haven't seen, since, maybe Derek Chandler, who dunked everything around the rim, well, when he caught the ball.
Yeah. Wow.
There was a little struggle there, every once in a while, make sure he hold on to the ball. But once he got it, alley-oop around the rim, man, he was flushing it, man. It was fun to watch. So, and this kid is bigger and probably a little bit more aggressive. Derek Chandler is probably more athletic, I would say, but running the floor and playing defense. But this kid, they say, can play defense too. So it's going to be interesting. And what a great pick, man, to match the big kid from Purdue and Ballo for Indiana, come to Indiana, and any other big kid. Well, I think that sophomore, I think he was from Illinois. I think he came back too, the big kid there.
Yes.
And then the big kid, Angel Reese's brother, he still came. Did he come back for his senior year at Maryland?
Yes.
So yeah. So man. So this is what the doctor ordered. Coach Weinberg is getting it done, fellas.
Mm-hmm. Always.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. T. Obviously, you think you're talking about Hawkins from Illinois. He's going to go somewhere else. He doesn't want to go back to the Big Ten. But what does it mean? Like, I know we love our Huskers. We're talking Huskers.
Well, I wasn't talking about Hawkins. I was talking about the big kid, that came off the bench a lot.
Oh yeah, he's back. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. No, not Hawkins. Yeah.
But how exciting!
Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off, but go ahead.
No. You're good. You're good. But how exciting is it for college basketball, honestly, right now? Because it's a weird era, like with NIL, guys jumping the draft. Because now look at what's happening, right? Let's look at guys. Mark Sears, Alabama, withdrawing. He's returning. Caleb Love, Arizona, withdrawing. He's returning. Carbon withdraws, goes back to UConn. I mean, look at the guys that are coming. Hunter Silas withdrew. He's going back to Wake Forest.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
How about that? About when you look at college basketball, I'm you know me. I love college basketball. I'm excited to see kids make decisions like that to come back to what I think the most purest form of the game is college basketball.
Oh, absolutely. And I know a lot of folks I've talked to, and I've struggled with a little bit, but I'm really getting used to it now, about the transfer portal and the NIL and how these kids are changing teams every year. And it's hard to learn the players and be loyal to the players because they jump from team to team. But I think it's like, just like you said, it's bringing parity, number one, to NCAA basketball. You're not going to have just the Bluebirds, the Blue Bloods, rather. We're seeing every year the Villanovas, Kentucky, Dukes, North Carolinas. You see them Kansas each and every year in the Elite Eight, Final Four, and things of that sort. We're going to start seeing a lot more different teams. Alabama's of the world's making it the Final Four, and I just we just got to get used to it, fellas. Connecticut is bringing almost everybody back except for that freshman and the big center. But I'm sure from listening to Hurley talking his post tournament interview, he says that the boosters take care of them. So I'm pretty sure he's going to get who he wants. So this is going to be the whole landscape of college basketball is changing, and I've been saying this for the last couple of years. The people that I'm feeling sorry for the high school kids, because coaches now is win now, and they're recruiting from other colleges. They going down to Division II, III, and NAIA, picking up their best players. They go into the JUCO rank, picking up those best players, and then you go to high school. Unless you're a 5-star recruit, and you're McDonald All-American, it's going to be tough. And if a school is looking at you out of high school, you need to sign early. Those 5 visits or whatever we're used to be accustomed to, you get to visit all these schools is non-existent. And heck, Arizona State, from my understanding, stole a 5-star recruit from from Arizona, I think it was. And they're loading up. And like I said before, they signed 3 players that never even visit campus. And top players and from the transfer portals. So, hey, fellas, we must put our seatbelts on and strap it in, and each year is going to get better and better. And not only from the men's, and even from the college women's college basketball. And heck, look at the WNBA. And how much coverage we get in there, and not changing the topic, but I'm enjoying what I'm seeing there with Caitlin and the controversies and stuff like that. That's basketball, and I'm enjoying that.
T, let's talk finals tomorrow. They begin Mavericks. We just lost him on the stream there.
Oh no!
Let's see if we can get him.
He's coming back. He must click the button.
is.
There he is. What'd you do to him?
T, we got you.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just saying,
right.
I didn't move. My hands are clamped.
Interesting. Hey, man. Well, I was going to bring up the finals. They start tomorrow. Celtics, Mavs. It sounds like Porzingis is going to be back for this series. Talk about the series and give us your prediction.
Man, you know what? I've been thinking Boston all the way up until I watched what Dallas did to Minnesota, because I thought Minnesota had a great opportunity to make the finals. And I'm not saying it because I know that's your team, Will, but they dismantled him. I mean, I tell you what, Kyrie, and I know Luka's getting a lot of the credit, and Kyrie's getting a little bit, man. But yeah, that's going to be a tough matchup for Boston. But vice versa, I don't know what Dallas is going to do with Jalen and Jason Tatum. I think this is going to be a really, really good series. I think it's going to go 7. And to be honest, and I'm not trying to be a wimp about it, man, but I think this is a toss-up series. And I don't think Porzingis is going to have that much of a difference with what Boston has and the way they play and the way they defend. And I think it's going to be important for Drew Holiday to at least slow down, because he's going to be able to guard both Luka, at least contain them a little bit, Luka and Kyrie. But I think where the struggle is going to be is I just don't think Kyrie and Luka are going to be able to guard Jalen and Jason Tatum, and whoever's on is going to win this series. I think it's a toss-up, man. I'm looking forward to it. My toes are tapping. I got a lot of friends who love Dallas, a lot of friends who love Boston. So, and I'm a Pacer fan, and I'm just kind of in the middle. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy it. It's going to be tough, and I know Vegas. Look at Vegas and see where those odds are, and that might be who you want to go with.
They've got Celtics big favorites right now, like minus 200 range.
No
right
way.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that. This is basketball. This is sports. This is professional, and you just never know. And Luka and Kyrie and not only them. How about their role players? Those big guys, man, defending. And I've never seen so many alley-oops. I thought it was CP3. I thought it was the CP3 back in the day with the Clippers, man, when they were Lob City rather. And so it's going to be interesting. Boston has all the tools, and they match up well against Dallas, and vice versa. So we'll just see what the experienced Boston Celtics do against the inexperience of the Dallas Mavericks. Even though Kyrie has a ring under his belt, but they got a lot of young players, and Luka's Luka. He may be slow as molasses. I love to see him and the Joker run 100-yard dash against each other, but I've never seen two slow people to be so unstoppable at that level.
It's amazing. T, before we get you out, I do want to ask, you brought it up. I want to get your quick take on the Caitlin Clark situation and what they're making a big deal. Is it Clark versus the whole WNBA? Or I want to believe part of this is paying your rookie dues, but it's kind of over the top right now.
Well, I just think Caitlin has brought more attention to the WNBA. I heard Sabrina a few days ago talk about when she was the first pick and how they played against her. She went through the same thing, but the media was not there to capture it like it is with Caitlin. Now, don't get me wrong, Caitlin, when you leave college basketball as the all-time leading scorer, men's and women, you have that target on your back. And do I agree with that situation the other day when you see it in slow motion, it ain't like she hit her or like punched her or nothing. I mean, it was the basketball play. I give it that, but I think it's more the media than it is the players, and they're building up. And then of course, I don't want to say it's jealousy out there, but there's some great players in the WNBA, and I just think they're just not used to someone coming into their league with so much hype. It's just almost like when LeBron came, Wemby came to the NBA. They're going to be tested, and that's all it is. And I think the media is loving it and running with it. And I just hope they take the race out of it, the black and white, and I know you can't ignore it, but I just think she's going to be a great player, and just give her some time. Once she adjusts to the league and the physicality, she'll be all right. And the media slow down, because if she turns Indiana Fever around with Boston in the next couple of years, then it's going to be a whole different dialogue. And I just think that hey, it's must-see TV. I haven't missed a game. I don't know about y'all. And it has the viewers watching. And I just have a different take on it. And I just think she's just paying her dues. Is there maybe a little animosity there because of the publicity? Absolutely. We can't ignore that. But I think it's good for women's basketball. And they have a lot of people out there watching it. The viewers. Didn't they say the Chicago Sky averaged about 8,000? And when Caitlin come in there, they got 17,000. Almost every arena is selling out. You gotta love it, man.
Mm-hmm.
And the more controversy you hear, the more attention is going to bring to the WNBA, and more power to them, man. I'm enjoying watching it. I'm watching more women's college basketball in the WNBA than I ever have, and I'm sure a lot of other fans are too. But before I get off, I did see this. Happy birthday to your mom, Will.
Yeah.
I did see that, and can I give some condolences to my uncle? I lost one of my close uncles yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, he was close to my age, and one of the guys I grew up hanging out with, Ricky, and we lost him yesterday. And he just actually we're the same age for about 10 days, and he's a little older, but unfortunate. And hey, that's life, and just wanted to throw that out. And everybody, hey, especially us men, we're stubborn. Go see the doctor, man. I don't care how old you are. Go see the doctor. Go get checked up. Because I'm a cancer survivor myself, and it's getting checked up. And you got to do it, fellas. Don't let it get too late because we're stubborn and we don't want this, we don't want that, and our fear and things of that sort. Man, take care of that health. These doctors go to school for a reason. They know what they're doing. They know and they know how to help you. They know how to save your life. So.
Thank you,
Well said, T. Thank you.
Sorry for your loss,
man. Condolences to you and the fam, man. Thinking about you guys, and like every Wednesday, man, you bring it, man, and we appreciate it so much.
Right.
Take care of yourself. Stay hydrated and get in that damn pool.
Oh, absolutely. Pool guy will be here. Oh, not till tomorrow. Dang it.
All right, brother.
All right, fellas, man. Love y'all. Y'all take care.
Love you, T. Take care of yourself.
T.
Talk to you soon.
Yeah.
Henry T. Buchanan stuff right there, man. What a great message. We've talked about that before, but him to bring it like that. Especially from the male perspective, man, go get yourself taken care of. Don't wait. It could be too late.
Exactly.
If you don't. So let's take a break. We're going to come back, jump in a little Major League Baseball, and look at some surprises.
You're listening to the Morning Hookup with Bill Hooks and Will Wilson. More coming up.
Wow,
Ernesto,
I heard you say you sing a song for your mom.
Sent me a song. Let's see what this is
You
all
got anything
about
back
here.
from your mom yet?
Nothing.
Pop. Oh, we gotta play that. It's your birthday. Come on now. Yeah. I thought something else was going to come out of that when you started it. Pop that.
Thanks, Ernesto.
That was awesome, dude.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Well, you guys.
Shane says he thinks T needs to run for office.
He'd win it in a heartbeat. You want to come be our mayor? Can you sing like her? You're in.
Yeah.
Ryan 40. Nice job, Ernesto from Ryan Smith. Ryan 840 thanks as always, T. Our condolences. Sounds like 2 Live Crew. That's what I thought was going to start playing. Like, pop that. Like, you heard that? Yeah, I thought it was coming. I was a little worried when it first started. Thank God we're on the stream.
It's Uncle Luke. Uncle Luke.
Justin said the mayor has a lot of work to beat that one.
It's when Luke went solo.
Yeah, it was good. Baseball. We'll talk a little baseball.
Yeah.
Little surprises. What's going on? Like, I was going to bring up the point, like, we're talking about college basketball, like the landscape.
Yeah.
And I've always been, me opposed to the one and done crap, right? Because they don't ever win anything. Trying to get to the league. And I get the mission. When you look at like a preseason way too early top 25 right now, okay?
Yeah.
Kansas. These has specific themes to them when you read it, and I'll read it. It says Jayhawks returning 3 of their top 6 scorers. They got Alabama at 2, returning 3 of their top 5 scorers. Houston, they're returning 8 of the top 10 scorers.
Oh, wow.
Carolina, they're returning 5 of their top 8 coming back. They got UConn at 5, returning they're returning 5 of their top 9. Listen to that theme. All their scoring's back.
Uh-huh.
They're older.
And they're going to be making a buttload of NIL money.
Yes. Iowa State, they got them in like a 6th spot. Their top 4 scores are returning.
And none of this hurts the NBA.
No, I think it strengthens it.
It does.
With guys going back for another full year.
And they're going to be better when they enter the league.
You know, you go back. I mean, all the way down to number 12. They got Purdue at 12, returning 5 of their top 8. You know, It's just interesting. Did you see a theme of those top end teams of guys that are making the decision to return? Again, I know it's probably not draftable guys or G League and NIL, but still, look what it does to the product of college basketball. I was really worried that it was going in a bad spot.
Sit tight.
Yeah, you can't tell me. Yeah, remember I was broke. Yeah, now I'm getting rich.
Welcome back in the morning hookup. Special thanks to Henry T. Buchanan, not only for his time, but his message to men, not just men, but more men, getting out, getting yourself checked. Don't wait. Don't wait. A lot of stuff like, yeah, that was when Luke went solo. He was part of 2 Live. Yes. And Ryan, for you were right. Luke was the king of Miami football pre-NIL days. Go back and look at when back in the day when 2 Live Crew was hot, he was Miami football. Good morning.
Ernesto, you're a big Live Crew fan?
Oh, yeah. I'm actually, I had the drop from Prince Raheem. Remember, pull it all the way down and lose my money, honey. He did the drop for the Fletcher lacrosse team. The first drop I did when I DJ'd for them.
You're so funny, man. What's going on?
Lose my money, honey.
Oh, lose my money, honey. I'm still saying that to my girl.
That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. And I can't find my wallet into my wife's car.
10-4, man. But C.J. Stroud's running his mouth. The T-Law's keeping it quiet. It's going to be a nice rivalry.
Yep.
And I got excited when T said, you know, it's for the guys that are banging. But anyway, hey, Will, man, we got everything set for you for your interview at 1010 XL on the sports station. I know you got the haircut, but we're going to take you to a Jumbo Shrimp game, Jacksonville Sharks indoor football. You got a meeting with Rick Ballou, the truth teller. So, you know, and I got you put up on the Hilton on the riverfront. So,
what should I wear?
I'd say a blue suit with a red tie, power tie.
You've blown up here, man. What's going on?
I don't know. Ernesto's got some insider information, I guess.
You're blowing up.
Well, you know, it's great. And it's going to be lovely to have you and Nora here. So I can't wait.
Wow.
Don't listen to a word he said.
Disappointed in what's happened.
Don't listen to that. None of that's true.
Disappointing.
None of that's true. I haven't interviewed anywhere.
What the hell,
That's
Will?
Crazy. But that phone call was amazing.
That was really
first
good.
part.
Thank you, Ernesto.
I love you, honey. What did he say?
Honey, money, or something for my money, honey. Going for my money, honey. That was pretty. He said it like such and straight. So, hey, look a little bit like just kind of checking out Major League Baseball and the stories, surprises that are happening right now. Obviously, we're tracking some local teams that are near and dear to, especially Will Wilson and myself. There's a couple teams that are just top end right now. And they say healthy, watch out. Right? There's probably 3 in that top side. You got the Yankees and the Phillies. They both have 43 wins through 60-ish games.
Wow.
That's pretty impressive. And the Yankees have been really impressive based on the fact that they're healthy. Right?
Yeah.
But again, what's impressive as well is that they're 43-19. The Yankees are. The Orioles are right there at 39-20. They have not let off either.
They're a good team.
They're 2.5 back in that division. Kansas City, like you mentioned earlier, we were talking about before the show. They're 5 games out, still 10 games above 500. But like you mentioned, what?
Well, this is the time we're going to learn a lot about the Royals, and the reason they've been winning a lot is because they've been playing really bad teams. Now,
but you still need to beat them.
Exactly, I can't be mad about that. They're beating the teams, but now they're getting into the point where they're playing some pretty tough teams. They lost the series to San Diego. They are now playing the Guardians for the first time this year, who are red hot.
You're gonna find a lot out. Well, I just brought up their schedule real quick. Obviously, they lost that heartbreaker yesterday. Had their gun on the mound.
They were up 5-0 and ended up losing 8-5.
They got one more against the Guardians. Two more against the Guardians. Got to get a couple of those. Got Mariners, Yankees, Dodgers.
Oh my God!
Before you get to mid-June and you get the A's and the Rangers.
Yeah,
and the Marlins. So you got like this couple of series against a couple top dogs.
If we're gonna know if the Royals are legit here in the next few weeks, and I think pretty quick, there's a reason that their postseason percentage is low, and I think this is why.
Well,
you could beat bad teams, but can you beat good teams?
Yeah, right now you're taking on their next, counting this series, the next three. It's all against division leaders. The Guardians leading that division. The Mariners are leading their division. The Yankees are leading their division. And the Dodgers are leading their division.
Do they have a fake ID? That's what we're wondering. And we're going to know here in these next few weeks.
You will. By mid to late June, you're going to know exactly where you are in that one. So National League-wise, again, man, the Phillies, they're really good. They're really good. They got all the pieces. Atlanta hanging on, 7 games back. They're hanging on, still 10 games above 500. Rest of that division is gone. Milwaukee starting to stretch their legs a little bit out there. Cubs fell 6 back. And now what's the Cardinals? They're just 7 back. They started out really, really bad, but they've been on a little run. The Cubs, 3 of their last 10. That's all for wins.
The trade deadline is what, a month away?
We're a month away. And there's a great article. You brought up the article about who's buying and selling at the line.
Yeah.
It's always an interesting take on who is going to buy and sell and all that stuff. The top end guys all need help, right? You're like, why do they need to? Like, you go back and read it. The Phillies need an outfielder. The Yankees might need another arm. And like the top end guys are going to prey on the bottom end guys. Like, here we are again. The Mets are probably going to be hot and heavy on the sell market.
Yep.
Trying to figure whatever dumpster fire they got going on on that side.
Yeah.
And then my Braves in a really weird spot.
They got to get some help.
Because and again, you got to figure out what your goal is, right? You just want to make the playoffs. Like right now, the Braves are 7 games back to the division, but they're like 5 games up in the wild card. Because they're missing they're missing huge pieces. Strider gone for the year, Acuna Jr. gone, for the year. And what do? Don't know. Don't know.
Right.
Stat wise, there's some guys that are really setting the mark, my friend. We're having some really good years. You mentioned Luis Reyes, right?
Yeah.
With last year compared to this year. Like, he led it last year, right?
And he almost hit 400.
And he's hitting 335, setting the pace in the league right now again.
It's amazing.
Judge, how about 21 bombs?
Leading
by 2 over Gunnar Henderson out of Baltimore. Kyle Tucker. You got Soto, by the way, has 17. That ties him for 4th in the league right now. Soto is he's 3rd in RBIs. Judge 5th in RBIs. A couple other guys down here. Let's go. Bobby Witt, man, most runs scored in the league.
He had 2 bombs last night.
Yep.
One went over 450.
54 runs scored so far.
He's a hell of a player.
54 runs so scored. One local type kid, Alec Bohm. 23 doubles this year. He's setting the mark in the league right now with that. We made up a good interest. By the way, also wins, your guy, Seth Lugo. He's tied with the most wins in the league right now.
Yeah, and he had a league-leading ERA. I don't know if that's still that after last night. I think he gave up around 6 runs.
Yeah, he's not listed here anymore. Not there.
Yeah.
And then, interesting top, by the way, stolen bases. We had this conversation. Ellie De La Cruz has 32 through like 60 games. We got into Ricky Henderson stuff. Maybe we'll bring that up tomorrow.
Let's talk about that tomorrow.
Ricky Henderson is an interest. You talking about records never made, going to be broken? I'll find you one.
Let's bring that up with Brett Jody, who loves to steal.
Yes, we'll find you one. So, all right, you guys, thanks for hanging out with us on a hump day. Take care of yourselves. We'll catch you on a Thursday.